AI voices are back again. Welcome to a ranking video where I rank the 12 Volume 4 characters that are in Frag. Miss J, Bonk, Ellen, Wyatt, Blue Maw, Gabby and Peanut, Ripin, Cobra, Crimson Guardian, Shade, Sergeant Crusher, and Boomy. Let's start the rankings from worst to best. Starting at number 12, Crimson Guardian, released in 4.9. I was quite disappointed by his stats. He is a common center character that has a good ability, but I have some problems with him. First, he's quite slow. Secondly, his target damage is probably the worst we've seen so far. 2, 3 per hit. Even with high fire rate, it still takes a long time. At level 1, it does 0 target damage, so good luck getting an MVP. Overall, I would increase his target damage, so he can be much better. I do have him at level 6, but he's quite an interesting character, and when I say it, it's okay. While Crimson Guardian is not good, Sergeant Crusher is okay. Slow melee center character with slow speed. His damage is a bit confusing. He has a melee attack, but also has a range attack after his melee attack. The ability is quite good. It blocks any projectiles from entering in. But if you are a player, you can just go in the shield and damage him. The shield does make you and your allies take less damage. But it would be better if the shield also acted that when your opponents touch it, they get bounced back. Overall, not too bad. If you watch my top 10 worst Frag characters list, Bonk was number 7 or number 6, I forget. But after a couple of buffs, he feels much better with his frag powers. Although the damage on Bunker is kind of low. It is still annoying when people use Bonk, and he is slowed by projectiles. His augments haven't changed. Hopefully we see health orbs instead of sour gift. The ability still feels kind of useless though. Doesn't do too much. His frag powers do make it up, and presents more damage. This is the point where most of the characters are good. Number 9 is Gabby and Peanut. She was released in 4.6 and is a defense character. Her ability is good, although it can cause problems for your characters since their AI doesn't know how to go around it, so they might get stuck. The ability has good damage, although I would rather see characters like Rally and Explosive Tag than Sour Gift. She isn't too bad of a character. If you know, this character was my old profile picture. Number 8 is Ripin. He was released in 4.7 during Frag 6th anniversary. I thought he was a melee character, and I thought he was going to be like Ronin, with a similar ability. His health is alright. One of his frag powers does give him extra health for damage done to opponents. His ability can be hit or miss. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. Also, the ability can be useful that's similar to Ronin's ability. You're able to go up cliffs where it can help you get to higher ledges. Overall, he just needs more help, and is a solid character to play. The only camp character so far released in Volume 4. Shade has proven to not be so bad. He's kind of similar to Longshot in terms of damage. His ability gives him the ability of walk hacks and does 1.25 extra damage. He does got low health, which is normal, and his augments are normal as well. Although since he doesn't have zoom, it can be harder to aim him from long distances. And his frag powers mainly focus on the ability. I wish he had more health, but not too much. This is one of 3 characters that used to be good, but game updates made her not as popular. Miss J, the first character released in 4.1. was much better before Meteorite nerf. Her ability made it that you could repeatedly stun your opponent with Meteorite. However, in 4.11, Meteorite was nerfed, and she became not as strong as before. Plus, Miss J was nerfed a lot, mainly with Jetpack. Now to the character. She is quite fast and has good health. Damage is still good, but before, she was way more popular. As of Season 12, she is the newest character in 4.12, and she's quite good. Boomy is a legendary wildcard, and I compare her to JB without finisher. Without frag power, she's kinda slow, and her sour gift augment should be either Hitman, Health Orbs, or Rally. The ability has great damage, and she can be used for bunker rushing. I will say aiming with her from far away can be quite hard, and most annoying of all, if you place a mine on the floor and nobody detonates it, you have to wait 20 plus seconds to use another one, which can be annoying. Overall, great character, fun to use. Here we got another wild card, release in 4.8. Cobra is a strong character with great damage and interesting ability. The ability makes you invisible to opponents and gives you a health boost. Speaking of health, she has pretty low health, which does make her a target characters like Wyatt, Longshot, etc. The augments are great, and the frag powers focus on her ability. I do hope they increase her health since she can be a threat to strong characters. Oh boy, it's time to talk about her. She was probably the most broken character before 4.10. Her name is Ellen, release in 4.3. She has the highest damage per second for any character in frag. Secondly, one of her frag powers made her destroy targets so quickly. Here it is. She's still amazing, but not as before. Her abilities still can quickly kill strong and weak opponents, and her target damage is fine as well. My only gripe with her is that sometimes the shoot button on bottom right disappears, which does make it harder to shoot. Overall, amazing strong character, and if this was before, she would certainly be number one. The ×2 bunker damage was fixed in 4.10, and she was nerfed for 10% less bunker damage in 4.11. My number one character for Classic Frag. He is fun to play. Blue Maw, or Blue Jaw when he was named like that in 4.5, is an epic wild card character. His ability is like the character of Smoker, where you have a motorcycle and you ride around. But unlike Smoker's ability, Blue Maw's ability deals high damage to opponents when in contact. He is very strong and has great damage, although when first released in 4.5, he was slow. Thankfully, he's now much faster, and although his ability damage went down in 4.12, he still remains as my second best Volume 4 character. Augments are great as well. He was nerfed 3 times, but still remains as one of the best characters ranked up. Meet Wyatt, also known as the aimbot character. He is my number 1 character. His ability has been nerfed 3 times. So now in 4.13, his ability is 50% or more or less stronger than in 4.1. He has great target damage and can be annoying to deal with, more annoying than his frag powers. which give him unlimited ammo and a higher damage visibility. He is currently the most nerfed character in Volume 4, and I think will be more nerfed in the future. Those were my picks for best and worst characters currently in Volume 4. Who is the best character? Who is the worst? Write down in the comments. Till next time.